The cries of a family in anguish, learning the fate of their son, a teen boy killed just steps from his front door.
There is a knife in there.
A longer what?
Sword.
A sword.
Stalked, lured, and tortured into a cruel ending.
You know, here's the stab parts, the stab. You can hear this knife go to crush me.
All over a teenage love triangle.
I'm gonna sound like a really pissed off girlfriend right now, don't mind me.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
I'm like, who the is this?
But the consequences for the most severe of crimes becomes literally laughable to an accused killer.
You want to protect your boy.
I do, but I don't want to go to jail, so.
But what the killers didn't realize, there were witnesses.
They had that energy of the way of thinking like he deserved it.
And what the witnesses didn't see, the cameras did.
Do you know how much investigation ID I watch? Do you know how much true crime I watch? You can't get away with nothing. There's cameras everywhere.
This is Crimes of Passion by Law&Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie. This case begins with every parent's worst nightmare, a disappearance. When on October 17th, 2021, Dwight DJ Grant just didn't come home. It's a cloudy day in Miramar, Florida. The mid-sized city is finally breaking free from the blistering heat of summer. South Florida feeling a breath of fresh air with temperatures dipping into the 60s. It's fall, meaning school started only a few weeks ago and Thanksgiving is just a month away. But in the meantime, a crucial calendar date approaches for all Miramar high school students: homecoming. The Miramar Patriots are set to take on their rivals, the Everglades Gators, on Friday, October 29th. And while the crowd sits with bated breath under the Friday night lights, 4 students are noticeably absent. One, an 18-year-old senior preparing to graduate and move on with his life. Another, a 17-year-old accused killer who used that very night as a deadline. "I want it to happen before homecoming," he texts, recruiting 2 others into a scheme that would change their lives forever and end the life of another. On September 17, 2003, Dwight Lowell Grant Jr. was born. His parents say they didn't do a gender reveal and actually thought he was going to be a girl, so most of the baby clothes they had were pink. But Dwight surprised them when he came out a baby boy. From that day forward, he was known by the nickname DJ. And DJ had a lot of passions. When he was really young, he loved Thomas the Train. As he got older, he turned to books, reading the diary of a wimpy kid throughout middle school, before his passion switched to lacrosse, video games, and Japanese anime. His friends say he had a trademark lisp and never left the house without his beanie. His family says DJ had a curious mind, but had a lot of plans for the future. His Auntie Stacy said he was an introvert around strangers, but a fun-loving, jovial person around his closest friends. He aspired to become a marine biologist and already had a plan on how he would fund his college without getting expensive student loan debt. One of his teachers, Dana Hightower, called him an old soul, stating everything he said was measured and clearly articulated.
Dwight didn't care if you were black or white. He didn't care about your religion. He wasn't concerned if whatever your gender was, however you practiced. Dwight was just all about people, and he had that network. And that's one of the things we also want to remember about him.
But DJ never got the chance to expand his network past his senior year at Miramar High School in Southern Florida. His life is cut tragically short, leaving everyone, including those closest to him, scrambling for answers. Here's his father, Dwight Sr.
DJ, I'm sorry for what you go through. It's painful for me. I don't know if I ever come to the stage of coming to reality with this, for me, it's like it's a roller coaster. So I mean, I'm coming to grips of the situation, of how it happened, and I question everything. I gotta question everything.
The questions begin on Sunday, October 17th, 2021, when DJ doesn't come home.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, how you doing, ma'am? This is Officer Spinito Santo in Miramar PD.
Yes.
What's going on?
So my son has been missing since Sunday, and I put out a missing report.
Okay.
DJ's mom starts to worry when he doesn't come home, so she reports him missing and hangs flyers around the apartment complex.
That's a kid?
Yes. She put flyers. And the mother told me that she's been looking for him, and since Sunday. She went to hospitals too, and he's not there.
Everyone investigators speak to says it just isn't like DJ to disappear. Here, a neighbor says DJ simply wasn't on their radar because he's a good kid.
Have you ever seen her son around?
No, they're good people. Like, you only see the bad ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The tenants that give you trouble are the ones that you know.
That you know, okay.
So these are good people that don't bother anybody. So this is where they live.
Okay.
DJ's friends are open with investigators too, saying he was one of the good ones.
He's a good kid?
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls literally all of us all the time to let us know, like, what's up, how you are.
Okay.
He
All right.
calls me in the morning, at night, make sure I'm okay.
Okay.
So,
One friend even admits they struggle with anxiety and knew something was off when DJ didn't check on them.
When was the last time you saw him?
earlier in the week, maybe Monday.
Monday, the week before, at school or?
After school.
And okay, just give me a second. Just stay here. Let me speak to you for a second. What did he tell you on Monday?
Nothing, just the regular, like, I have anxiety and depression, so, like, he would check.
He has anxiety?
No, I have
Okay,
it.
so he would check on you. Do you know the girl that he's talking to or trying to talk to?
No.
No? Does he have a girlfriend?
Not to my knowledge, no.
No?
His friends say DJ doesn't have a girlfriend, but someone else at Miramar High School has heard differently. That person is 17-year-old Andre Clements III. It's not clear how he heard this information, who told him, or whether it was even actually true. But somehow, Andre gets it into his head that DJ is having sex with Andre's ex-girlfriend. This is a clip from Christie Parisien, Andre's girlfriend at the time. For whatever reason, she refers to DJ as Dante.
We were talking about how Danielle was a girl that went to high school, and Andre used to mess each other to date, and he found out that Danielle and Dante had sexual relations with each other. And he got really upset about it, texting her, telling her, so when was this, blah, blah, blah. But at first he said it was he told me that it was automatically that he told me.
Now, how did he find out that Danielle had sex with Dwight or Dante? How did he find out?
So, basically, we were talking about it in the car, and he was like, so, I know Danielle has hoes and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, of course we're gonna get as close. I called her like a hoes. She was like, yeah, I know that Dante's one of those hoes. I was like, I know that. He's like, blah, blah, blah. Big conversation.
According to court docs, in mid-October 2021, Andre texted his ex-girlfriend about this alleged relationship with DJ. He wrote, "We have plans for this person. If he made you happy, get used to him not being here anymore." And suddenly, DJ is gone. He vanishes on October 17th, 2021. His mom's missing persons report sounds the alarm, and putting flyers up around their Miramar apartment complex spreads the word. And it is there, that very same complex, where investigators find the unthinkable. At first, they're tipped off to a trail of blood that spans across the complex.
There's blood everywhere.
No, I see blood here when I came home. I said, what happened? I said, there's some kind of crazy thing going on. That's blood. And look at the tree here.
There's been smears in there.
Huh?
There's been
blood leads investigators directly to DJ's body. He's discovered on October 19th, 2021, just 2 days after he was last seen. The reactions from DJ's family are simply devastating.
In a few minutes, an officer will come talk to you. Go back inside. Can you just, please, take her inside? Get up, honey. Get up. Baby, get up.
After DJ is found, one question rises to the forefront. Who could have done something like this? Investigators hit the ground running and start by looking at security camera video from the apartment complex. We won't show you the video because it's too graphic, but you can hear first responders and apartment workers discussing what they see. They say DJ was beaten.
My brother's gonna be back at 2. He's the one that deals with the security camera.
Oh, okay. Would you be able to?
Actually, like he cut because it's a lot.
Uh-huh.
So he cut the footage that shows. I haven't seen the footage, but he mentioned that the man was beat up.
I don't know. According to my brother, he was really beat bad.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
A medical examiner would later determine not only had DJ been badly beaten, he was also stabbed to death. And one of the weapons used in the murder was a sword purchased off Amazon. After watching the security video, investigators realized they're dealing with multiple suspects who clearly knew what they were doing was wrong. So much so that after they beat and killed DJ, they burned their clothes in an attempt to erase evidence. But these killers weren't as smart as they thought they were. They burned the clothes out in the open, on camera, with multiple witnesses.
And the 2 girls, they were just standing there, but they weren't moving much. The chubby girl, she was just like moving back and forth, but like standing in the same spot, but moving a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just throwing more gasoline.
Did you recognize any of them?
No, because it was pretty far, but seeing them on the news, their faces, that's when you can
You remember that they were the same ones that you saw that night?
Yes.
Okay, and then when you saw that fire happening, what did you decide to do after that?
Honestly, since they were doing it on the grass, I felt kind of unsafe that they would probably go to the certain point to spread the fire because they're teenagers. So I just slowly I walked really fast, and I went to the other side of Sherman, the other side of the complex of Lake Vista.
So the other side of where the leasing offices.
Mm-hmm.
What did they appear like?
You could feel the traumatization from them, and you could feel like they were scared, but you could also feel like they had that energy of the way of thinking like he deserved it. Like you could notice that. And right when I went to my apartment, I immediately went to my balcony to see if they were still there, but they were gone really fast.
Investigators use all this information, the security camera video and the witness statements, to zero in on one main suspect, Andre Clements III. Remember Andre from earlier in this episode? The same one who texted his ex-girlfriend about her new relationship with DJ? Well, those aren't the only texts Andre sent. As is customary in the world of teenagers, he also texted his girlfriend Christie about this love triangle. But his texts were more than normal venting. On October 11th, 2021, he texted Christie, "Murder will definitely happen soon. It'll be bloody. Help me kill him." She says she didn't take it seriously.
Now, earlier you had told us that Andre had made some mention of
Murder?
Yeah, murder. What was that all about?
He was like, you know, the little jokey thing. He was like, oh, well, I heard that Dante you, they had sex, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay. Going along with it, he does it all the time in person. And you're like, I'm gonna kill for so I just be like, you know, whatever, sure, cool, I'll help you, you know, joke.
And yet, Christie was there on October 17th when DJ was killed. And so too was 16-year-old Jaslyn Smith.
He told me to dress up in all black and follow him.
Andre?
Yes. I will do that and everything. He just said, do this for me. Just help me out with a fight. I'm fine. We walked all the way there. And we walked up the stairwell. And Chrissy was there. Chrissy had seduced him from behind. And Andre told me to follow him down the stairs. And we're sitting there, and I followed him down the stairs. And he told me to be here. And make sure when you're here, sit here. Stay here and just look intimidated. Just scared. And then we're rushing downstairs because she got scared, and Andre's like, grab him. And we were both chugging him into the stairwell. We pushed him in, and we were fighting.
Jaslyn speaks to police multiple times, this being the first. Halfway through the interview, her mom gets up, just beside herself, distraught that her own daughter is accused of murder. Later, she's calm enough to sit back down, but speaks to her daughter bluntly.
Do you know how much investigation ID I watch? Do you know how much true crime I watch? You can't get away with nothing. There's cameras everywhere.
She's right. There are cameras everywhere, and there's an overwhelming amount of incriminating video. But for everything the cameras missed, Jaslyn fills in the blanks.
He had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of, we're gonna get dressed in all black. You're gonna wear clothes that you don't care about. You're gonna wear gloves, you're gonna wear do-rag. I know the whole layout of the building and everything that we need to do this. Get dressed, just wait, and then we'll go.
Jaslyn explains the plan. Christie will seduce DJ and get him out of his apartment under the pretense of hooking up. Midway through making out, Christie will send a text signal, allowing Andre and Jaslyn to sneak attack DJ.
Boy tried to make a run for it after Andre approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem.
Throughout this interview, Jaslyn calls DJ the boy. That's because she didn't even know him at the time of the murder, but stood by and even helped end his life.
We had him into a corner. Chrissy came back down with the weapon and gave it back to me, and I'm just standing there, holding it, using it as a form of intimidation. Andre is talking to him, saying everything he has to get off of his chest, and saying how mad he is, and then he proceeds to say, you know what I have to do, right? That I have to hurt you. I have to get you back for what you did. And the boy is like, you don't have to do this. I won't bother you. I won't say nothing. I haven't seen you guys. I won't say anything. Nothing. And I'm just thinking, okay, Andre's probably going to hit him or punch him. And then everything else is just, he's just gonna get into a fight. Andre asked for the weapon after explaining to him that he was going to kill the other boy. The boy was just like, you're gonna kill me, just choke me out or end it, because he kept going in and out. He's like, choke me out, bend it, stab me, do something. And Andre stabbed him again. She still wasn't like dead, and he was coming in and out, and he was just like, somebody just like choking me, just like get this over with. Just do it quicker and we can go. And you guys can leave me alone, and it's so Andre looked at me, he was like, Jaslyn, go stab him, just go stab him. And I was like, no, like you can do it. You can go do that. And he's like, alright, fine, just hold him. Okay. And I held down his one arm and one leg, and Andre had taken the larger sword and stabbed him in the chest.
Okay. Just kind of like stood over him and stabbed him like that?
Yes.
After stabbing Andre to death, using a sword of all things, Jaslyn says the group got hungry, so they ate as they burned their bloody clothes.
And at this time, we both had not eaten, we both were exhausted, so he's like, push him back here into the bushes and just leave him there. We'll figure out what to do with him at a different time. And I'm just like, okay, because prior to this, he had told me that this was the first person he had ever killed.
If Jaslyn is open about what happened, Christie is the opposite. She's guarded, even making light of everything that happened.
He told me that he's dead, he's gone.
Right.
And the guy, like, I don't know.
Christie spins a web of lies, from Andre talking to another girl and her being jealous.
You sound like a really pissed off girlfriend right now, don't mind me.
Don't mind, don't worry about it.
I'm like, who the is this?
To coming across two random strangers who she claims were the killers.
Could you, like, describe them?
They were wearing black masks and they were wearing hoodies. So I would describe them as well.
And it was two guys, was one, you know, how pretty much were they tall,
well, they
short?
were deep voices, so I would say around 18, 19 months, the boys, puberty guys.
Nobody you recognize, like, from school. Okay.
Christie says she was on her way to cheat on Andre with DJ when she ran into these two random guys. She calls them Cato and Ryan and says they attacked DJ.
He tried to run away and then they grabbed Kennedy. They started to beat his started to taunt. At that point, my back was just turned completely away because I did not want to hear anything, I did not want to say anything, did not want to be a complete witness to the entire thing because God knows damn well me and the rest of them filling my life.
And yet somehow, throughout it all, she didn't see a thing.
Standing right there with my back turned and not wanting to see anything that's going on.
But you could hear
I could hear the movements, I could hear the pow, 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 and I was like, no. I said, turn back once in a while, and I said, stop it.
When detectives push back, Christie gets defensive.
And that's fine, no problem. You know, most people can make new friends and, you know, hang out with them, talk to them, no problem. But most people don't make new friends that end up killing somebody while they're standing with them, and then...
Literally thought it was a simple beat down and walk away.
Okay.
I know it was pointed everyone to kill him. Who killed someone in the staircase? Let's be real. The camera's right there.
The two guys that were there and you standing there at the same time. I mean, that's like that's exactly what happened.
Once again, that is correct. Cameras are right there, and they somehow miss video of Cato and Ryan attacking DJ. Instead, cameras pick up Andre, Jaslyn, and Christie herself at the scene of the crime.
Like, we've done this for a long time. This is what happens. Okay? We know that you did not do that, right? But we know that you were there. And we know that you know a lot more about what's going on. Andre texts you, murder's coming soon. You text him, I'm gonna help you. You walk to Dante's, you call Dante and tell him I'm on my way. You show up with two people. Christie, come on, man. Stop lying. Stop lying. That's it. Like honestly, like you're going around in circles. You're going around in circles and you're saying one thing and saying another. Because you know, if you are serving as a lookout, you're just as guilty, right?
Yeah.
As the interview continues, it's clear Christie's priorities are way off.
Free to leave. Well, you probably won't be able to see him right now or anytime soon, to be honest with you.
Your stomach's
very stressful. Call my phone because my boyfriend can't my friend that was.
Listen, Christy, it sounds horrible that we're here because somebody passed away and all you care about is your phone
I know.
and your boyfriend. Like, you know what I mean? And this is somebody that you were gonna look up with.
By the time Christie sits down for a second interview, she's being accused of conspiracy for her involvement in DJ's murder. And yet, she still laughs as detectives ask her serious questions.
You want to protect your boyfriend?
I do, but I don't want to go to jail, so.
Christie won't be upfront until detectives turn off the recorder that's been placed on the table. They do, and even move the recorder outside of the interview room.
Yeah, I get it. Don't worry about it. They're off. How do you want me to move it? Like that? Over here? You want me to put it in my pocket? I'll put it
put it outside the room.
Oh, you put it.
Here, look, we'll put it outside the room.
There you go.
Thank you.
And I'm going to put my phone in my pocket.
Thank you. I'm paranoid. Sorry.
I understand. Don't worry.
But what Christie doesn't realize is that she's being recorded on video too. So when she finally speaks the truth, we have both audio and video.
You know, you hear the stab parts, the stab. You can hear the knife go to crush, you know, the fishing sounds. And at some point I heard the big knife, it's a bigger knife, you hear a bigger sound, bigger knife. I think it went into his neck area somewhere, because I appreciate it was thicker flesh, and it got even bigger fishing sound.
I mean, at no point did you feel like, you know, maybe I should call 911. Maybe I should do something about this.
At that point, when someone has a knife in their hand and they're stabbing someone else, they're gonna be involved in another life. You know? So at that point, it's scary. Like when a frozen time, like he actually doing it. Actually stabbing someone.
Even after admitting to witnessing a murder and attempting to cover it up, Christie doesn't realize what's ahead for her.
And once we're done with all the paperwork and all that, then we're going to take you to, it's a place in Fort Lauderdale. It's called the Juvenile Assessment Center, which is the jail for juveniles. Okay? I'm sorry?
All right.
I don't have the answer for that, right? Because I don't work with them, but I think it's going to be for a little while. Just being honest.
So that's just girls? That's just girls? Or you both?
I'm not sure if they, I'm pretty sure they house everybody differently.
Yeah, they keep everybody in jail.
Girls and girls,
yeah,
boys or boys.
Yeah, they can't keep them out. Boys and girls together.
But, okay.
Okay. So when is trial time?
I'm sorry?
When is time for trial?
Couple of years.
Couple of years until trial? That's
Takes a while.
So you tell me I'm going to need a couple of years, basically.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
They didn't know bail or anything.
Not on first degree premeditated murder. You understand a life was taken. And you had your hand in that, taking one of that. This is not some petty burglary or stole some candy, shoplifted. A life was taken. It's the highest crime you could possibly commit. But we can't talk anymore. So I wish you the very best,
Christie, Andre, and Jaslyn are all arrested and charged as adults in the murder of DJ Grant. All three are charged with tampering with evidence and conspiracy to commit murder. Jaslyn and Christie face an additional second-degree murder charge, while Andre, the one accused of stabbing a sword into DJ's chest, is charged with first-degree premeditated murder.
Well, what do you think his punishment should be for that, for what he did?
Just serve some time. Not to death penalty or anything like that, nothing like that. Just like go to juvie for a little bit or go to jail for a little bit and then just come back out.
Okay.
Just try to never do it again.
What do you think your punishment should be? You think you should go to jail? Same thing, not for a long time, but just for a little bit?
Whatever. I've prepared myself for the worst, like with telling like my girlfriend, hey, if anything happens, you know, I randomly disappear, like, you don't have to wait for me to do what you want to do with your life. But just know if I, like, something happens to me, something happens to me.
Something did happen. All 3 defendants plead guilty to the charges. Both Christie Parisien and Jaslyn Smith are sentenced to 25 years in prison, plus 10 years of probation upon their releases. In February 2025, Andre Clements III is sentenced to 40 years in prison, followed by a lifetime of probation. 1 life lost and so many families destroyed, all over a made-up teenage love triangle. For Crimes of Passion, I'm Sierra Gillespie.